Hi, my name is Shay. If you're new to my channel, I make videos documenting my fitness journey. We do what I eat in a week videos where I show you all my yummy meals. I do weekly workout videos, showing you how things are going, mental health vlogs, workouts, motivation, everything. If you're a returning subscriber, then you know that I used to be the challenge queen. I've done practically every single challenge out there that you can imagine. Jump rope, apple cider vinegar, ab roller, Lily Savory, Chloe Ting, Caroline Gervin, Mr. London, so many more. But if you notice, I actually did stop. There's a reason. So I found those challenges to just be temporary fixes, even though I love doing challenges and it definitely motivated me. As soon as the challenge was done and I got my results, I just went back to binging or eating unhealthy. It was definitely something to pass the time during lockdown, but once the gyms opened back up, I wanted to see real long-term results. In May 2021, I got a personal trainer. The program was not meant for beginners. It was more for someone who has experience in the gym, but just needs a little more help to reach their goals. This is perfect for me because I constantly felt like I was just this close to my goals, but then that self-sabotage was in the way. So why don't we start at the beginning, shall we? Hi guys, my name is Shay. If you're new to my channel, I did a video where I reviewed underrated workouts and someone recommended that I try out That Guy Health. Well, That Guy Health, aka Jerick, watched the video and loved it. He messaged me to do a collab. We chatted back and forth. I said, hey, why don't you pick my workouts for the week? He said, I have an even better idea. I have an app. Hold up, you got an app? Yeah, why don't I let you try it out for a week? I'll make a program and we can track your calories and macros. So in this video, I'll be showing you what I eat in a week while attempting to track macros, as well as showing you my workouts for the week. Let's get into it. Okay, first up, I had to meet Jerick, so we scheduled a video chat on Instagram, and he is so nice. Okay, my first impression of him was that he was very eager, which really motivated me to get everything started. He's very kind and polite, which was clearly good qualities in someone looking to train you. We had a quick video chat to discuss the app, how it works, if I had any questions, and he introduced me to how the week of workouts was going to go. How it works is that Jerick personalizes your caloric goals based on an initial survey you take in the beginning. I said I would like to lose weight and keep muscle. After the survey, he gives you a daily caloric and macro goal which syncs with MyFitnessPal and updates you in real time. He also set a goal for me to drink a gallon of water a day. You have constant communication with Jerick, aka your personal trainer. He can also see all your inputs and react to them. It's like in school when you get like a gold star and you feel so good. This is like sort of the same thing. In this video, I wanted to go over everything that I learned and experienced from May until now in detail, and hopefully this might inspire someone out there to start their own personal fitness journey. So number one, calories and macros matter. When my trainer introduced calorie counting, it was pretty intimidating. I used MyFitnessPal to track everything I ate, but I couldn't even do that right. Thank God I had my friend Melissa to help me, and she showed me the proper way to track.
Today is day one. It is Monday. I was sitting in bed and I was already feeling the unmotivation just creep over me, and I'm like, you know what, I need to get up and do this now. So I just opened up the app and it literally has everything organized for you. So it tells me my daily tasks today, my caloric goals, and what I need to do. So today I need to do his Health Abs 100 scheduled workouts, and then I need to walk for it says 2 mi, I'm assuming that's miles. So we already gonna do a walk.
So after the little bump in the road, things went a lot smoother. Jerick had me track my carbs, fats, and proteins. So for the first few days, he had me just eat intuitively just so he could see what my macros were. And I was so surprised. I definitely wasn't getting enough protein in my diet. My carbs were way too high. This made me be really mindful of what I was eating. Even though I thought I was eating healthy, I wasn't getting the proper nutrition that I needed. I was eating a lot of breads and pasta and rice, which were constantly bloating me. I have a sweet tooth, so the sugary sweets and chocolates and ice cream I was having was just killing my progress. So I can't lie to you and say that tracking my calories was easy and that it didn't take a toll on my mental health. It definitely did, but I had to keep telling myself that my ED did not control me and that it should not get in the way of my progress. It's hard to tell yourself that you're doing something for your own good when you haven't seen progress yet, and I think we've all looked in the mirror and thought, wow, I look amazing. My diet or exercise, etc. is working, and that really motivated you to continue. But when you're just starting out, it's very difficult. So number two, the second thing I learned is that you can't outtrain a bad diet. So I was going to the gym 5 to 6 times a week, but having 3 to 4 cheat days. Make it make sense, Shay. So my binging was just out of control, and stress and emotional eating was just getting in the way of my progress. I would eat junk food and then tell myself, don't worry, Monday I'll get back on track and I'll eat healthy. I would have every intention of doing that, but then I would just get tempted by A&W or Wendy's or pizza or McDonald's. else. It got to the point where after my shower, I wouldn't even look at myself in the mirror because I was so ashamed of what I looked like. The foods I was eating was high in carbs and high in fat, and they just made me feel satiated temporarily, usually causing me to binge again. Workouts weren't the only important thing. I could kick ass in the gym for 2 hours and then go and get some A&W and eat all the calories I had just burnt. Because of personal training and tracking my calories, I learned so much about my nutrition and food. Fruits and veggies have carbs, aka complex and simple sugars. I had no idea. Even my favorite drink, kombucha, had carbs in it. This wasn't to say that carbs were bad, it was just that my carb to fat to protein ratio was just way off, and there needed to be a change. I started off with small changes. I switched out things for healthy alternatives. I used almond milk instead of milk, dairy-free cheese instead of cheese, sparkling water or kombucha instead of pop. I used gluten-free options for pasta. Instead of rice for my lunches, I used spinach, which is high in iron and filling. So what was important was that I wasn't making these changes because I had to. I was making them because I wanted to. I was tired of constantly feeling bloated all the time, being in pain at the gym because I had such bad indigestion. I wanted to feel comfortable in my clothes. I just wanted to be able to sit down without having to hide my gut. I wanted my back pain to go away, and since making these changes, I'm barely bloated. My boob size has definitely decreased, thank God, and my back pain has gone away. My posture has gotten a lot better, and when I sit, I don't feel uncomfortable or like I have to hide my tummy. I've been getting compliments all the time, I feel good, I look good, and I look back at my recent videos and I look genuinely happy. I am so proud of what I've done. Number 3 is calories in, calories out works. To lose weight, you need to be in a caloric deficit, which means you're eating less than you're burning. Currently, I'm sitting at 1,430 calories, and this keeps me full and satiated. When I first started, my calories were lower, and this was just not working for me. But after some trial and error, my trainer increased my calories. So this is where things got fun, but also a bit complicated. So I got a chance to experiment with what I was eating. As long as it fit into my macros, I could have it. Because my carbs were so low, I switched high carb things like rice and pasta for spinach and lettuce. I needed a lot of protein, so I ate things like chicken breast, salmon, tilapia. It got to the point where I was under my carbs, so I had to go buy things like fat-free Greek yogurt popsicles just to get those last bit of carbs for the day. This was working. I had my meals planned out for the entire week. When I went grocery shopping, I could get a variety of things. I entered it all into my FitnessPal, made sure it fit my macros, and then I just copied and pasted it for the entire week. On Saturdays, we were allowed an award meal, aka a cheat meal, and this was working for me. I could still enjoy the foods that I loved and craved, but in moderation. I would stay on track all week, kill my workouts, feel good about how I looked and felt, then on the weekend, I would allow myself a takeout meal of choice. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know I constantly crave sushi. Every award meal day, it was sushi, sushi, sushi. I had a craving for pizza one weekend, so I got that. Then I enjoyed some A&W, and I always get a plant burger, which literally tastes like meat. It's so delicious. This one day that I allowed myself to have a meal of choice just kept me sane. I didn't feel like I was restricting myself. I knew that if I was to restrict myself, I would be constantly battling my cravings and I wouldn't win. I would definitely start binging again. Number 3, skipping a workout or taking a rest day does not mean you'll lose your progress. So I still struggle with this mentality now, but when I miss a workout or when I need to take a rest day, I constantly beat myself up and tell myself that I'll get fat if I don't work out that day. Even when I'm sick, like right now when I'm recording this voiceover, I beat myself up for not going to the gym for a week. Like, that's ridiculous. So if you think like this too, we need to change our mentalities, okay? The way we think about things. Instead of saying, ugh, I have to go to the gym today, you need to say, I get to go to the gym today. Not everyone has the privilege to do this. We should be thankful and happy that we're healthy and well enough to be able to work out. Number 4, patience is key. I know when I started personal training, I knew that changes in my body would take time, but I saw changes really quickly. I was losing weight, killing my workouts, and feeling good. I bought a Fitbit, and I started tracking my steps, aiming for 20 to 10K steps a day. I went out on a lot of walks, a lot of hikes. I tried to stay active as I could. I was starting to get complimented, and people were commenting on my YouTube videos, just saying how much weight I lost and telling me that I just looked happy. It just made me so motivated to keep going. So I hope this video inspires someone. Editing this and putting this all together definitely inspired me. I'm so proud of how far I've came, and my journey isn't over yet. So if you want to see more, subscribe to join the channel. I'm documenting my entire fitness journey. I show you my workouts, my meals, my nutrition, cheat days. I give you mental health updates. It's fun over here, come on. If you made it this far in the video, comment the word progress down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.